Minnesota Timberwolves have fired their first shot of what may be shaping up to be a very busy offseason. Now, this is far from a blockbuster deal, especially when put in comparison to, for instance, Russell freaking Westbrook being traded to the Lakers. It does have some importance. For the Wolves faithful, there is quite a lot to take in here, even though the individual variables that make up the trade aren't the most incredible. These aspects do paint a picture that may have larger implications on the offseason that is to come. Let's start by reflecting on the asset that we are giving up in this trade, Ricky Rubio. Ricky's second tenure with the Wolves was brief. An emotional reunion came upon us just this last offseason when the Wolves acquired Rubio through trade. We also acquired a pair of picks, one we traded away to the Knicks, and the other one being Mac Daddy himself. We gave up James Johnson and the pick that turned into Alexei Pokusevski, as well as a 2024 second rounder. All in all, that trade ended up being basically Mac Daddy for Poku, which I'm happy about. The season Ricky shared with us this last season, however, did seem to have a significant impact on our team, even if his on-court product was less than phenomenal. Ricky put up a career low in points per game, but frankly, scoring has never been Ricky's area of expertise. And considering the long list of capable scorers on the Timberwolves, we didn't exactly need Ricky chucking away. Ricky's 8, 6, and 3 a game was far from a saving grace for a snake-bitten Wolf season, but what ultimately will end up being the legacy of the sexy Spaniard's return to the Wolves will be the leadership he provided a young team. Ant went as far as to say Ricky Rubio was the best leader he's ever been around. That's high praise, and that element of leadership will certainly be missed, even if the on-court product won't be tremendously directly affected by Ricky's departure. What we got back from this trade is not going to alter the direction of our franchise, but it does hold some importance. Taurean Prince is a versatile wing defender with a serviceable to solid 3-ball. His 3-point shot has fluctuated in efficiency, but this last season he ended up shooting 40% from beyond the arc and has another pair of 40% seasons under his belt. Prince will be a nice addition to the Wolves' rotation if he ends up sticking around. Prince also gave us an absolutely legendary Hall of Fame caliber press conference moment in his time at Baylor.
How does Yale out-rebound Baylor?
You go up and grab the ball off the rim when it comes off, and then you grab it with 2 hands, and you come down with it, and that's considered a rebound. So they got more of those than we did.
We also nabbed a 2022 second-round pick. But perhaps more important, at least immediately, is the salary cap relief. The Wolves will save almost $5 million, and it should be interesting to see how the Wolves utilize that extra space. The Wolves are looking to address their much maligned power forward situation. And to be honest, when I saw the Wolves struck a deal with the Cavs, I was really hoping we were going to be bringing back Larry Nance Jr. in this deal. And I think he'd be a really nice fit into our lineup. He's not a knockdown shooter, but he has steadily improved from distance through his career, and the pressure he puts on the rim as an oop threat would certainly present D'Lo some interesting options. The NBA draft came and went without much or any involvement from the Timberwolves. No picks and no trades came through the wire. But the Wolves still have their hands in some cookie jars. The ever-present Ben Simmons situation could potentially end up defining the entirety of our offseason as well as the future of our franchise. The awkward tension between the Timberwolves and Juancho Hernan-Gomez and his Olympic ambitions may force some form of tumultuous breakup. That's kind of an awkward situation. Ultimately, the Wolves made this trade for greater flexibility. Rosas has made it clear he is aggressively pursuing improvements through trade. Ricky for Taurean Prince is not an aggressive pursuit. So in my opinion, the Wolves trades are far from over this postseason. The only question is if these impending trades are going to be tweaks around the edges or franchise altering. Time will tell. Stay lit, and thanks for watching.